Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Still Rising. Not the happiest person. Ever this game here, I like the game, but I downloaded it. Brought person didn't download it, and it has a lot of bugs. Um, this has got to be the third or fourth time that in the middle of me recording, it just the whole game is shut down. I haven't had this problem with no other game except for this one here. Um, so knowing how things went last time this happened. I probably lost everything I recorded. So, y'all are in the middle of this episode. Well, not the middle of this episode, but middle of this, I guess, of this region. I had did so much this area here to, and so you probably, well, you missed it all. But you're going to have to just make it happen. I forgot how I took care of him. Okay, now he has some interesting moves. Come on. Oh, that's not nice you try to do to me. Oh, oh, jeez. Ah, oh, you doing backflips and stuff? Wow, these are a lot of save areas. This would have probably been my next spot to save if my thing wouldn't have ooh, let me sit down for a second. Wouldn't have cut out on me. But I forgot what these things, this game here, if you don't rest at it, then you know you could. Then you don't, your spot not saved. I still know what that does. I really want to let this clown out. I probably wouldn't even notice you. Oh! You know what?
This time, it's over for me. Princess was ransacked. I barely escaped from the guards sent to arrest me. I must disappear and hope that things will one day turn to my advantage.
In truth, the timing is excellent. According to my informants, the king is planning a coup de force against the Third Estate. I think it's high time for all of us to go underground with you. Once we're hidden in the catacombs, we can prepare a counter-offensive in peace.
Does the Duke approve of this withdrawal?
Oh, that fool. He's indecisive as usual. Always busy dreaming about his cousin's crown. But I prepared the terrain. He will let me do as I please as long as I serve his interests.
Underground, huh? I see something blue and shiny up there, but it sounds like a trap. Should I say look like a trap? Well, it's not. Ah! Okay. One thing this game is not showing on his dead body. Oh, dogs. I hate dogs. Ooh. More frost grenades. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Shit. More frost grenades. I really feel like it's gonna be something that's gonna need to be frozen. His weakness is frost, cause I'm getting a lot of frost grenades. Let's see, what is that way? Okay. I'm not willing to see, you know. Shucky ducky. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh no, you didn't. Did I miss something? Did I just open? Okay.
Monsieur Marat's men waged a terrible fight here. Some of these poor men were trampled to death.
Alright. Well, looks like I had a sub-boss to fight. Is that it? Got him. He was easy. He went down with ease. Alright. So let's see, where am I supposed to go? Oh, there goes save spot.
They barricaded themselves in to escape the enemy. The only way through is the hard way.
But do. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go just a little bit longer, then we can watch Evil. Okay, so let's see where we're going now. Okay. The time has come for what is sure to be a decisive battle, hardened by the weeks spent in the underground, we are now ready to defend our last stronghold. It will be us or the machines that decimated our ranks. We have chosen the battlefield for our fight. Despite their dwindling numbers, the First Company is already hard at work, sabotaging the floor of the Great Cavern. It is up to us, whom fate has chosen to carry out this most perilous mission, to lure the enemy there and trap it. There is not a dreamer among us who hopes to survive this battle, but we go to our deaths, with hearts bursting with love for our nation. All right.
Look at them, parading around like peacocks. These scoundrels, rotten to their very core. See how they proudly display their vices and shameful privileges, tirelessly working to drag morality through the mud, trampling love itself.
The Queen is said to have read your liaison before her husband banned it. It's hilarious, isn't it?
I'm not surprised. No matter how hard I worked to denounce their immoral practices, the aristocrats saw my novel as nothing more than a light-hearted bit of fluff. How naive I was to imagine that my pen could slice away the gangrene of their debauchery.
Well, fortunately, you have more than one string to your bow, mon capitaine.
Monsieur Marat.
Huh? Hey? Who goes there? La diable, je m'attendais. So this is the famous Huntress Diana I've heard so much about. Truly, 'tis an honor, madame. Now let me have a look at you. Oh, oui. You're just as they described. An angel of death, descended from the heavens to vanquish the clockwork tyrant.
Who depicted me this way, monsieur?
Mes compagnons, madame. Chief among them is Monsieur Chaudelot de Leclos. They have observed you dispensing justice all over the city. A most expeditious justice at that, as befits the crimes committed by our good king. What a strange machine you are. Gifted with intelligence, clearly, but also with speech and the freedom to do as you please. Cependant, you are still an automat. Who is your master?
I serve only myself. And you, Monsieur Marat. Who is your master?
I serve not a master, but a cause. That of the Duc d'Orléans. His cousin the king has no place on that throne, and nor does his wretched dynasty. The Bourbons, along with their wars, their crimes, and their vices, are finished. It's high time their scepter be passed to an enlightened, just monarch. One who is sympathetic to the people's sufferings. But now that I think about it, madame, look at us. We've been standing around chatting like old friends for several minutes, and I still don't know to what I owe the pleasure of your visit.
I must go to the Bastille. where Monsieur de Vaucanson is imprisoned.
Oui. Such a sad fate for a king's lackey. And what do you want with your creator? This man whose blood-stained hands built the army that's currently setting Paris ablaze.
What Vaucanson has done, only Vaucanson can undo.
Fair enough. Alas, while I come and go as I please through these tunnels, it is impossible to enter the fortress.
Impossible, dites-vous?
A sanguinary automat is spreading death and terror in the depths of this quarry. At the cost of their lives, my comrades were able to sabotage the floor of the cave to limit its movements. Nevertheless, it stands between you and the tunnel that leads to the Quartier du Temple. And that's the only way to reach the Bastille.
And yet that's exactly what I intend to do, Monsieur Marat.
À votre guise. I shall not attempt to dissuade you. There is one small thing, though. I had to disable the mobile walkways to protect myself from the automats. But since you managed to come here, I assume you already know a lot about these devices.
Indeed.
Here. This would allow you to reach the lower tunnels.
What a clever trick played on us by offering his chest to the bayonets. In the eyes of the people, the has never shone so brightly. Yet the veil must be torn away and the truth must triumph over Monsieur or whatever tone of importance and false air of dignity, for he is nothing more. That's a little bit too long. I like reading these things, but it... What? What's going on here?
Have you fixed the walkway?
I am working on it, Monsieur Marat.
That's the only way to reach the lower tunnels. The mechanism is on this level, near the walkway.
Who laid on this blood-stained mattress?
Oh, it's a strange story. I suppose you heard about what happened in Place Dauphine?
Indeed. I went there.
Well, we took in one of the survivors of the massacre. The only survivor, it seems. Despite his serious injuries, he was particularly talkative.
What did he tell you?
He kept saying that Lafayette was a traitor in the king's pay. That the flaxen-haired hero had deliberately handed his brand new National Guard over to the automats.
What evidence did your guest have?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. It was based on a simple rumor that was circulating in the camp shortly before the Royal Army attacked. It would appear that several volunteers carried a yellow cartridge in their cartridge pouches. Most likely a subtle way for the conspirators to recognize each other. The subsequent disaster would tend to confirm this hypothesis. Vous ne croyez pas?
These are suspicions. Nothing more.
Right you are. Oh, if only I had proof of this conspiracy. Then I'd be able to scutter the ambitions of that cur Lafayette for good. The would-be dictator's plans would be foiled.
I must get to the bottom of this urgently.
Very well. I encourage you to do so. But remember that the Marquis could not have acted alone. If you can't find anything implicating him, look into the members of his staff. Start in Place Dauphine, where those brigands sullied the ground with their boots.
Dites-moi, Monsieur Marat, what exactly are you doing hiding in a quarry?
I've made a lot of enemies. In my publications, I have always denounced the corrupt, and those who corrupt them. These vampires who cheat the weak and bleed the nation dry. Chief among them, that crook Lafayette, that Trenz Sabre. A career soldier who thinks he's Caesar, not content to maintain an army of rats. This Blondin has all the Châtelet's judges in his pocket. It seems my prose upset him, as he swore to hunt me down. If I hadn't fled, I'd have been done for, there's no doubt about that.
Who are your compagnons?
patriots who come and go in the quarries throughout the city, under the command of Monsieur Leclos. Alas, there are few left. And I wager that it won't be long before the machines that have taken over our hiding place find me. My hours are numbered. Mais vous-même, have you found any companions for yourself?
I'm not certain, monsieur.
It's as if all the patriots in the kingdom have already perished. I'm afraid we don't have a chance.
Who is Monsieur de Leclos?
A brilliant writer whose pen has shaken the old world, but he's also an experienced military engineer who has sworn his sword to our common cause, to his great misfortune, it would appear. There is little doubt that he died leading his men through the tunnels.
Right. Now I can move on. Alright.
Thanks to what I learned from Monsieur Marat, I will use the mobile walkway to reach the lower levels. Voila. That should have fixed the walkway.
Okay. How do you walk right into it? Huh. Y'all not very smart. Now you know I gotta explore if I go down. Thank you. Ah. All right. Ah. Huh. Is this the battle? Okay. Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Hmm. Talk about an accident. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. Oh no! Ooh. Now he's a hard one.
I must gather the three echoes.
Here you are at last. This is where the path to the Bastille begins. And to think, I would have never thought you'd make it this far. Cependant, I would advise you not to rush. The fighting in these tunnels has weakened the structure. If you go in there, I'm afraid you won't be able to turn back. Delor, I have just one bit of advice to give you. Before going any further, make sure you're not leaving behind any unfinished business. Any commitments that you've not fully met. I shall return to my hiding place. In these unsure times, you can never be too careful. Ne croyez-vous pas?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call it quits to this right here. And I'll see you on the next time.